Well, today marks 1 year since we learned police arrested Richard Allen for the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German in Delphi.
Richard Allen was back in court today for a hearing that was centered around who is going to represent him in court. This is the newest twist in a case that's had the attention of Central Indiana for the last 6.5 years. Tonight,
Rich 9 takes a look back at some of the other major moments since Allen's arrest.
I am proud to report to you that today, actually last Friday, was the day.
After 5.5 years, investigators finally announced an arrest in the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German. 50-year-old longtime Delphi resident Richard Allen. He was a licensed pharmacy tech who worked at the local CVS. Allen lived with his wife at their home less than 2 miles from where the girls' bodies were found.
I don't know the gentleman personally at all, so I've probably seen him, but, it's a small county.
Just days after his arrest, Allen was sent to the Westville Correctional Facility, a state prison, for safekeeping. The Indiana Supreme Court assigned a special judge, Francis Gull from Allen County, to the case. Allen made his first public court appearance November 22nd, and his court-appointed attorneys proclaimed his innocence.
He has no idea why this is going on. How can an innocent man be accused of a crime like this and have their life upended?
A redacted probable cause affidavit was released November 29th, revealing investigators first spoke to Allen way back in 2017, and he admitted to being on the Monon High Bridge the day of the murders. Another interview just a couple of weeks before his arrest led to a search warrant of his home. Court records say a .40 caliber unspent round was found between the victims' bodies. A ballistics expert matched the markings on the bullet to having been in the chamber of a pistol found in Allen's home. In April, Allen's attorneys made their first request that he be moved out of the state prison to await trial. They said Allen was being treated like a prisoner of war and developing mental health problems. They released a photo to the court showing his decline compared to 2 years ago. In June, more than 100 pages of court documents were released, revealing that investigators believe Allen is the man in the video captured by Libby's phone, and this is his voice. Court records also claimed Allen admitted multiple times to killing the girls in phone conversations from prison. In September, Allen's attorneys filed a motion to throw out the search warrant of his house. Documents released to the public, then sealed just hours later, presented a defense theory that the girls were killed in a planned abduction and ritualistic sacrifice by a group of men practicing Odinism. The judge scheduled a hearing in Allen County October 19th to address issues of evidence and crime scene photos leaked from the office of defense attorney Andrew Baldwin. But the televised hearing lasted just 3 minutes.
We've had an unexpected turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. Earlier this afternoon, the defense attorneys have withdrawn their representation of Mr. Allen.
A year after his arrest, preparations for Richard Allen's jury trial essentially start over. And then this case has taken several unusual twists in just the last week. Today, a judge officially appointed 2 new attorneys to represent Richard Allen. His jury trial was moved back to next October, but Allen's original attorneys, who were in that courtroom today, are still fighting to somehow stay on this case.
We're going to be following every step of this case.
Lots of twists and turns here. Okay, thank you so much.
13 Investigate senior reporter Bob Siegel will have a closer look at today's court hearing. You'll see that tonight at 6 o'clock.
And you can also find our coverage online. Like we said, all these twists and turns, it's a lot to keep up with. So just scan this QR code here that you see on the screen using your camera phone, and it'll take you to WTHR.com/Delphi.